in. We had him in last year right before their event, and this is Mark Gregory with Bacon and Blues Festival. How are you doing, Mark?
Doing great.
Good.
Thank you for having us in here to help us spread the word.
Oh, you're welcome. No problem at all. Now, with this Bacon and Blues Festival, how long has it been going on?
This will be its 4th year.
Yes.
So we've been doing really well with it. It's been going great, and I think this is going to be, we're moving it to a new location this year.
Because it's gotten so big.
Yep, and we've got a new location. We've rented the South Harrison Park. It's a 220-acre park.
Oh, my gosh.
We've rented the entire park for the weekend.
And then how many bands do you have coming in for the weekend?
Well, we've got 3 bands on Saturday and 3 bands on Sunday. And then there's actually a youth blues contest that'll be on a side stage. It's going to go on in between the main acts performing.
Oh, wow. But this is really cool, I think. What is going to be the big prize for the person or the band that wins that contest?
The youth contest, the band that wins that, they're going to be the opening act on Saturday the following year. They have the option to do that.
Oh, well, that'll give everybody a chance. Like next year, they'll do it again.
Yeah.
You'll have a new act. That gives them a little boost up. It encourages them to keep doing what they're doing, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sure does.
That's great.
But it's going to be, if you want to hear blues music, you're going to hear a lot of blues music on Saturday and Sunday.
Y'all made sure you kind of packed it in there, haven't you?
We do.
Now, there's also things that are going to be going on besides that. What are some of the other events?
Well, on Saturday, we've got a motorcycle show.
Right.
That's going to be there. On Sunday, there's a car show. And then also on Saturday, we have the decorated pig auction that we're doing. We've done that every year where we have people will decorate pigs, these little porcelain pigs,
Right.
and then we auction them off.
Oh, that is, I think those are the coolest things. And I tell you what, we're going to come back to those here in just a minute. So we're going to be right back after a message from our sponsors.
Looking for that special gift for your favorite outdoor enthusiast? Or for yourself? You'll find it here. DG Power Sports has all your outdoor sporting supplies and parts. We're located at 10390 Highway 421 North in Milton, Kentucky. We're just 2 miles from Madison, Indiana, and only a short distance from the Dirty Turtle Off-Road Park and Dakota Racetrack. We are open Tuesdays through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. I am Darren Gross. Thank you for your support, and I look forward to seeing you.
Well, we're back with the pigs, and we're going to show you what they get to do. These are the porcelain pigs that they have, and they're actually piggy banks. See the little piggy bank thing in there? And this is how they start out. And then what requirements do you have for people that are doing these? What are the specifications they have to follow in order to enter their pig?
Well, we have a form on our website that they download, and it has all the information on it. And they'll take and decorate these pigs, and it's $25 for the pigs.
Right.
And then once they've got them decorated, they turn them back into us, and then we auction them off.
Oh.
And then the pig that raises the most money, and the information on that is in the form, they will get the money for their pig, and then we keep the money for all the other pigs.
Oh, neat. So they actually get a big bonus.
Yeah. The one that has the best-selling pig gets a bonus, and then we keep the money for all the other pigs.
Well, that's pretty good. That's a nice donation.
Yes, it is.
I love these. Every year they bring these in, and I think they're really cool. And if you can see the one here, this one has Indians on it and feathers, and they've decorated the top of it and his ears. So he just looks really neat.
Now the person that decorated that was Native American.
Right.
And decorated that, and gave that to us for the auction.
They did an amazing job. And then the one you have is what?
Oh, this one was from Best Winery. That he added this into the auction, and so.
What does it represent? Is it Father Time? Is it a time
no,
machine?
It's a distillery.
Oh, this is the boiler.
This is the boiler and the funnel to get it in, and you can see the gauges. See all the gauges on it.
See, I knew there was something. I was like, it represents something, but I couldn't quite get it there. So, I love that one. I think that's cool.
Yes, it is.
That was very creative. Now, who entered this one?
Best Winery.
Best Winery entered that one. Well, Best Winery, you did a good job. I like that. So, now, what else do they get to do besides decorate? Are there any other contests besides these?
Well, I was just going to say that they're also, this year we've added into the fact too, if you want to, you can have, if you don't want to do a porcelain pig,
Right.
you can do one that's of similar size that you can create yourself.
Oh, so they can
So,
make their own pig
Well,
out
pig
of
out
clay
of
or
clay or whatever. We've had one person that's already used helium tanks, small helium tanks to create pigs, a pig. And so it's, you know, if you're
wow.
going to get creative here and go for it.
Right. That's definitely all of them that you've ever shown me. I just think they really put a lot of thought into them before they make them.
Oh, some of them are just incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just really amazing, some of them.
I don't know. I just love their pigs. These are cool. And what other things can you have that you have any other contests of any kind besides the band and the pigs?
No, those are all the contests. The rest of it is the time with all the music going on. Of course,
Right.
we have vendors that are going to be there with arts and crafts. We have food vendors, of course,
Right.
bacon. It is a bacon-themed event. And so everybody's going to have something to do with bacon.
Right.
I've seen one person had bacon earrings, so it was. Of course, there's bacon food, you
Right.
know, and then, you know, hopefully this year we'll have the candied bacon back. That was a big seller last year. It went over really well.
Now, how do you candy bacon? What do they do to candy the bacon?
I don't know. It was magical. It was wonderful.
In other words, you liked it, didn't you?
It was great.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got it. So if I show up, I have to have the candied bacon.
Candied bacon is great.
Oh, wow. Well, is there anything else we need to make sure they know about your side of it before we have the wineries come in?
Well, this is being put on by the Elizabeth Lions Club.
Right.
And you will 100% of everything we make as
Right.
part of the Lions Club, it goes back into community projects.
Oh, yes.
I mean, it's 100% of what we make. Now, we do have, as part of this project, 10% goes to the Crusade for Children.
Right.
There is a $10 entry fee to get into the festival, and we do have the entire park. So you get into the park, there's a $10 entry fee. There's also a wine tent. Of which there's a $5 entry fee to get into the wine tent.
Right.
And there'll also be for the first couple hundred coming in, there will be a wine glass with our logo on it. And there is also, if you go to the site, you'll see that we have some limited camping.
Right.
And so our website, the Southern Indiana Bacon and Blues Festival.org,
Okay.
has all the information on it. And you can also follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/Elizabeth Lions Club.
Oh, neat.
Then you can follow along with all the other projects we do with the free movies in the park. And
Right.
we have a golf scramble in the spring. We have a chili cook-off in the fall and in December. And, of course, we have in October, 5th and 6th, we have the Bacon and Blues Festival.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, now, what's the phone number that they can get in contact with you?
If you want to get hold of me, you can call me on my home phone, 812-737-2392.
And then as soon as you get to the phone and you can get through the messages, you'll return their phone call.
Yes, I'll definitely do that. Just leave a message, and I'll return the call.
Awesome. Well, we're really glad you stopped in today.
Well, thank you for having us.
Oh,
We appreciate it.
Well, you're welcome. I think this is a neat event, and it does serve a lot of people. And Lions Club also, you do other things besides just help out in the community. Do y'all have anything to do with, what are some of the specific things, I guess I'm asking?
Well, some of
that
the
you all
projects
do?
we've done, of course, glasses. Everybody
Yes.
has glasses.
Some people don't know that.
Yeah. We have the school call us up and say they have a child that just wasn't able to pass a test to read because of glasses, and then
Right.
we'll take care of getting their glasses for them. And we'll send them over to a doctor to get the glasses, and we'll take care of the bill for that.
Right.
We've had people call us up that are needing to go to dialysis and needing gasoline money, so we'll
Right.
go over and arrange for them to get gas. We've had one person had a medical emergency and their door was kicked in, and we put in up a new door and frame
Right,
for them
right.
and help pay for that. One of our biggest projects that we've worked on is our veterans van.
Yes.
We spearheaded a few years ago getting a new van for the veterans of our Harrison County.
That's big.
We're very lucky that we have a veterans van in our county that transports veterans to and from their VA medical
Yes.
appointments. And that's through the Veterans Service Office. And so we spearheaded the project to raise the money to get a new van to replace the 1998 one.
Right.
Our chapter raised $8,700 of the $16,000.
Right.
And we've already started on raising money for the second van, and our chapter has already raised $4,000 of that money to get towards that.
That's awesome. It's always
So-
nice to know what these funds go
Yeah.
to, because people don't realize how big of an impact you have on the community when you do things like this.
When we do, food bank, we help
Right.
to the food bank. We've purchased shirts for the track team and
Yes.
just scholarships and just all kinds of things like that we take and
Well, that's
use to
awesome.
put back in the community. I mean, it's a small chapter. We may not be able to change the world, but it could mean the world to the people we help.
And it does. It really does. So you guys are doing a good job.
So we're trying. It's really rewarding to see when you help somebody.
Yeah. And usually they turn around and help somebody else. So it's a
It
ripple
is.
effect.
It is true. It's
So,
true.
well, really glad you came in today.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Now, we're going to be right back after this message with the wineries at the Bacon and Blues Festival. So stay with us. We want you guys to meet Wilbert Best. He is actually with the wineries. And Wilbert, what are some of the things that are going to be going on with the winery side of it?
Oh, lots of craziness. So far, we've got 2 wineries. We're hoping to get a couple more, but
Right.
it's fall festival time, so we're seeing whose schedule hasn't already been taken.
Right.
We'll have wine tastings. You'll be able to drink a glass of wine, have wine by the bottle. We'll have sangrias and slushies and cocktails and all
Right.
that. Because, we also have distilled spirits, so we'll have sangrias and cocktails made with that in there as well.
And these are signature drinks that are wines that come with that winery, right?
Correct. Yeah. So Best Vineyards will be there, and Hunter's Ridge Winery up in Salem will be there. Like I said, we're still looking for a couple more, but yeah, we'll all have our wines there. We all make our own wines, and then we'll be sampling and having fun.
Now, how much is it for them to get into the wine tents?
It'll be $5, and when they come in, they'll get they'll get their little wine glass. It's got
Right.
the event logo on it. I think it's the first 200 or 500, something like
Get
that.
the glasses, because you
Yeah.
only made so many glasses.
Yeah, and then the other guys, we'll have plastic sample cups for them to sample
yeah.
and consume out of. Yeah.
So, with that entry fee, how many wines do they get to taste with that $5 entry fee?
As many as they want. So
Oh,
when
my
you come in,
goodness.
your Best
So-
Vineyards usually will have between 8 and 12 wines,
Yeah.
and then the other wines again I would say 8 to 12 wines, and then like I said, you can sample all of them.
So, if I want to just come and stay in the wine tent, I'm good, right?
Well, I mean, when you say sample wine, it's like one sample of each wine.
Right.
If you want like 20 samples of one wine, we call that a glass of wine.
Okay.
And we typically charge for that part. So
I guess I'm not going to. Okay.
yeah. And again, we'll have wine slushies there as well, and then like I
Right.
said, sangrias, and like I said, you'll be able to sample all of the various stuff.
What is the most unique wine you think you all are going to have this year?
For us, we'll have our lemon wine there. It's made with lemon juice.
Oh
So
my
it's
God.
yeah.
You also have a peach wine, right?
We do. We have a peach. We do a lot of fruit wine. So we have peach and mango, blackberry, blueberry. We'll have our spiced apple there. But right now, the wine that everyone is clamoring for is our lemon wine.
And what makes it so unique? I mean, what makes it good? Is it
It's made-
dry? Is it
Oh no, it's
sweet wine?
it's a sweet wine. It literally tastes like you're drinking a glass of lemonade. And
Oh, my
so
goodness.
it's chilled down, hot afternoon. Yeah, it's very very popular. And again, it's for a wine, it's quite unique. You don't see a lot of lemon wines out there.
No, I
So-
don't think I've ever heard of lemon wine.
Yeah, so I like to get creative. Do
That's what
different
you said
stuff.
last year. You like to be creative. So, have you done dandelion wine?
I have not. I'm drawing the line at the weeds. So,
So we can't have any weed wine.
No. We'll have elderberry wine. So we're
Well,
we're
yeah,
getting that
now
going
you're in
again.
the weeds again.
It's not a weed. It's a flowering bush.
Okay, I
So,
know. My grandfather
there's a
used to
difference.
he used to make elderberry wine.
Yes.
It doesn't smell so good at first, but it's good afterwards.
Yes. So we're we've actually had an elderberry patch for quite some time,
Yes.
but the weather has not been cooperative because we get droughts,
yes.
and the berries would just dry up and fall off the bush. This year
They
we've
do.
had enough moisture. The berries have actually formed
Right.
and are staying on, so we'll be able to harvest and
Right.
actually make some product.
Now, I've noticed when I was a kid that Kentucky doesn't have elderberries as prominent everywhere as Indiana does. So it's kind of funny that.
It's kind of one of those, a lot of places spray weed killer and kill them off. I mean, because they are a wild bush.
Right.
We've actually brought in some tame varieties and planted those and made our own bramble out of those.
Now, are those berries bigger than the wild ones?
The berries aren't bigger. The berry heads. So it starts out, comes out and has a big white flower.
Right.
And each of those flowers turns into a berry. The berry heads themselves are much larger in the tame varieties than the wild varieties.
Oh wow! Now is the flavor any different?
Not really. No, it's a very dark berry.
Right.
It has a very earthy note to it. The flavor is pretty much the same across the board.
Well, now what's the sweetest wine you have?
Right now it's probably mango. So we make one out of mango fruit, and that we actually bring that fruit in. We do not grow that because
Yeah, that was a little hard to grow here.
Well, everybody's like, "How do you grow mangoes?" I'm like, "We don't grow mangoes.
No.
We buy that one."
Right.
So that I'm not sure where they come from, but
That's okay.
come from the land of mangoes.
Now, do you do watermelon wine?
We do not do a watermelon wine. However, we do a watermelon slushy and sangria. So
So you do have what we call the country blends.
Yes. Yeah. Again, watermelon is a very unstable fruit. If you make wine out of it, it will not keep. You have to blend it with something for shelf stability.
Right.
So you can make wine out of it, but it's only good for like a week, and then it goes south. So you gotta.
I don't think a lot of people know that.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything else unique you can tell us about the winery?
Again, we're down in Harrison County, southern Indiana, out of Highway 11, just north of Elizabeth. We're about 3 miles from the Horseshoe Casino. Again, just come out and visit us, check us out, have fun. And,
now, what is the address for the winery?
The winery is 8373 Morgan's Lane, Elizabeth, Indiana.
Okay.
Again, I would have loved to host them this year, but I don't have enough room.
That's what last year you all were worried about having enough room, and
Yes.
you knew that if it got bigger, you'd have to move it. So even with the rain, you still have to move it. That you had last year.
Yeah. Well, we didn't have that much rain last year. We just had sprinkles 2 years ago. That was was the bad rain. But with the addition of the motorcycle show and the car show, they're expecting a couple hundred vehicles for each of that.
Oh.
And I'm like, guys, there's no room left at the end. By the time we park all the visitor cars and then have the booth set up and the band set up and places for people to sit, there was just no place left to put all the motorcycles and
Cars.
antique cars. Yeah.
So now this event is when?
October 5th and 6th, first full Saturday, Sunday in October.
And then the car show is one day, and
the motorcycle show is on Saturday, and then the car show will be on Sunday.
Okay. And then the wine tents will be open both days?
Yes. Yep.
Awesome.
The tents will be there both days, and like I said, fun to be had by all.
Now, what are the prizes they get for the motorcycles and the cars?
Well, everybody who enters gets a little plaque says, thank you for participating.
Right.
Well, then I believe they're going to do a best of show for that. And again, I'm not real clear on the little individual things, classes and stuff and the motorcycles and cars and all that, but I hear they're going to have something.
And we can all find out all about that on the website.
Yes, they got forms and entry forms and information forms out on the Southern Indiana Bacon and Blues website or .org website. Yeah.
Oh, awesome! Now, in order to get into the car show or the motorcycle show, that's not a separate entry fee, is it?
No,
just to come in.
Yeah, they have to. I believe they have to fill out an entry form.
Yes.
Right? It says they're going to do it so that they know how many people they're going to have. But yeah, when you pay your entry to get into the park, that's the entry into the thing. You just have to say, hey, I've got a car I'm going to show or a motorcycle.
Oh, awesome! Now, how much is it to get into the park again?
It's $10. And
is it $10 a person or $10 a vehicle?
$10 a person.
That's what I thought.
And then they'll get a wristband,
Yes.
so if they got to leave and come back or something like that, they don't have to pay another $10 to get in. So it's
so they could pay $10 on Saturday and then come back on Sunday,
no.
or you have to pay $10 each day.
$10 each day. Yeah.
Gotcha. See, I was thinking that was a little inexpensive.
No. If for some reason you had to leave on Saturday and then coming
come
back on
back
Saturday,
Saturday.
you wouldn't pay. Yeah.
Yes, I got
So
it.
one time.
One day. One day's $10.
Yes.
The next day's $10. Well, that's perfect.
Yeah, and like I said, we've got 3 bands on Saturday, 3 on Sunday. They're great bands. Marty, with Marty's music, has organized and gathered the bands for us, and again, they do a fantastic job.
Well, it sounds like you all are going to have a lot of fun.
We're hoping so.
Well, we're really glad you came and visited with us today.
All right. Well, thank you all for having us.
You're welcome. Now, you guys, you're going to have to check this out. Make sure you go to their website, and you're going to see it run across the screen here in just a minute. So go to their website. You'll check out all the events that are going to be going on, all the bands they're going to have. You're going to see where he's going to have his tent. You're going to get to see what kind of wines he's going to be having there. And like I said, you need to check this out. It's going to be a really neat event. We really appreciate all of our sponsors that help us make sure you get this show. And as always, we thank you for watching.
Thank you.